So, good evening. Hi, I'm Mark. I drive a school bus, and usually I do charters, but that's not happening that much this year. Okay, it's, you know, things are beyond our control. All right. So, I live in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Now, did you know that the main road in Ottawa, Montreal Road, is also called Rideau Street, Wellington, Richmond Road, St. Joseph, Queen Street? These are all the same road, and they change names. Now, the reason they change names usually is because they're going across a river, and there's a bridge. But a lot of it's history. So you got to learn your roads, and as a bus driver, you got to learn your roads, learn your routes, and learn your kids. And that's how you get to learn extra routes. So, thank you. See you in a bit. Bye. Oh, it's spring. Officially. It's raining right now, which is great. It's going to get rid of what's left of the snow. It's always good. So what I'm going to talk about, because really there's no charters right now, doing extra routes. Now, a lot of the times I get extra routes, and it's pretty simple. It is somebody called in sick or had an appointment, which is, not bad. It's kind of nice whenever I have the paperwork a day ahead. And that's, when somebody plans it and says, okay, I can't do it for this, or maybe they're gone on holidays. It does happen. So then I have time to take a look at it and, I'm ready for it. Now, there are times where it's last minute, and, you've heard it over the radio. And someone's trying to do the lefts and rights over the radio, which is never easy. So if you're going to call in sick, please give a little more than 5-minute heads up, okay? It's just being courteous. So, I'm going to talk about general things about doing extra routes, but this could be applied to the beginning of the year as well, and just good habits and stuff like that. And then I'm going to be a little more specific in a bit. All right. So what I have here is a mock-up of lefts and rights, okay? And a lot of guys, what they do is they do this while they're driving, keep it in one hand, and they can drive with the other, which is okay. It does work. But what I like to do instead, I take my magnet clip, there, and I put it up there. So that way I can drive, and I just go, oh, yeah, stop 1 is there. And I can still drive, and stop 2 is there. That way I've got my 2 hands free to do stuff. And, especially if I've just got this route this morning, or I'm just learning it, it just makes it so much easier. Okay, we're going to talk about this nice little nightmare we've got going here. Now, if we take a look, this is actually a route I've done in the past. We come along Vista Park, and then we turn onto Branthaven, which, okay, it's a road, not a problem. But then we come to Lake Ridge and Branthaven. It's Lake Ridge south of Branthaven. And we do a stop there. And then we have to follow around to get to Branthaven and Branthaven. Okay, so that's your next stop. And our third stop is at Lake Ridge and Branthaven, but it's Lake Ridge north at Branthaven. You got to realize that Lake Ridge, although it is a straight road, it also contains these magical squares that make everything so much better. They don't do it once, they do it twice. Okay? So it really messes you up. Okay? You've got to be really careful when you're dealing with Branthaven and Lake Ridge. It is somebody's great idea, and I wish they had not done it. Okay? So that's basically it for the nightmare scenario. I'm going to show you in a bit the drive. Okay? So here we go. Alright, so here we go. Esprit at Vista Park, double speed. Alright, so I've done this route lots of times, and I've shown a lot of new bus drivers how to do these routes as well. Now, you got to be careful, and this is a lot of memory work. And these roads are not going to help you, okay? They're very confusing. So, we're going to start with a nice left hand on Branthaven. Okay, now Branthaven is a very messy road, okay? It turns in on itself, so you gotta watch that. And these houses are not helping you because they're all cookie cutters, okay? So we're coming up to our very first stop. It's Branthaven and Lake Ridge South. Okay. Alright. So we've done our first stop. We're going to go to our next stop. It's at Branthaven. Yes, it happens. Okay? And for some reason, in this city, they do this numerous times. And these new developments, it's... yeah. You got to use a lot of memory. Okay? So... a lot of the times what I do is I tell people, find a road that goes through and let that be the reset button, okay? Break your routes down, okay? Practice them. Go on Google Maps. Take a look at it. Okay, here's our second stop, Branthaven and Branthaven. Yeah. That doesn't mess you up. I don't know what does. Turn right from Branthaven to Branthaven. Here's our third stop, okay? It's Branthaven at Lake Ridge North, okay? All right. You got to really watch your north, south, east, west, okay? Like I said, use Google Maps, use road maps, okay? But get to learn your routes, okay? And the more routes you do, the better you get at doing all of these routes, okay? So you can do extra routes. It's kind of memory work, kind of practice. But you know what? You can learn. Okay, we're going to turn right on Vista Park. And now we're back at Lake Ridge, okay? Now Lake Ridge has a turning square. There's two of them. And there's a third one on Esprit. So, I don't know any other way to describe them, but they were turning square. And they kind of look all the same. So now we're going to go right on Southfield Way. And we're back to where another point we were. Because we've been doing double squares. And this is the point where Branthaven starts. Okay? No, it's not easy, okay? You can get really confused. So thanks. So you've made it all the way to this point. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed this. I've got a question for you guys. What part of your towns have really, really strange setups? So leave a comment below, and yeah, I'd like to see if it's not just Otto that has these strange little traffic patterns. So thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.